guys, and welcome back to another video of Dealing with the Powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Cierra.
And today is going to be our second episode of Cierra Reacts. So we have another box in here from a Kickstarter, and as you can see, it's already open because I had to check and verify to make sure which game this is. I was also very excited about this. So before you get into this though, I will say this was an immediate back by me. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm immediately back in this game. Yeah, so you'll see. The hint I'll give you is this was the game that first started everything for us.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm like looking at it.
She's looking confused. So this was the game that first started everything. And
so do we not already have it?
we have it, but like this
Okay.
was the one that started everything. But yeah, so again, this was a must buy. This was a must buy. Like I immediately saw this and I was like, oh, I'm buying this, acquiring this immediately.
Can I start opening?
Yes, you can start opening. I'll talk about it. So this was what immediately. This was the game for us that first started everything that we saw in a store, and we acquired it. And
oh, I know what it is. Okay, I get why it's our first game.
I'm about to put. That's right, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen. It is
Here.
Christmas came early. It is Dice Throne, Santa versus Krampus. Shout out to Roxley. Shout out to Roxley. This was sorry, I gotta itch my eye. Shout out to Roxley here. They delivered this. They delivered this early. It was actually supposed to be right around Christmas, or like I think they said in December.
Oh my
So
gosh, this looks so good.
they were ahead of schedule in this, and they delivered it, which is phenomenal for a Kickstarter company. Most Kickstarter games you're waiting for a couple, and then
Sleeves. Oh, cool.
yes.
Sleeves.
So as you can see, this is the one that I told you I went a little wild with, and so.
Oh, so these are replacements.
Yeah, so this is, so if you can see here, this is the Leaflet patch kit for Season 2. So one cool thing about Roxley that they wanted to do is, we have Dice Throne Adventures as well. So they have Dice Throne Adventures, which is like a dungeon crawl cooperative game for using the Dice Throne characters. And I would say that we played it a couple times, and it feels like only certain characters are really good in that game, and other characters don't work really well. So what they've done is they've gone back and they've like revamped the Vampire Lord, the Huntress, and the Tactician. And so like,
oh, that would be good.
go ahead.
I like the Huntress a lot, and I think you've played the Tactician a few times.
Yeah, so like they gave them all new
Leaflets
with like the updates of everything. So I snuck, you go hold that right there. So I actually snuck these boxes. I actually snuck these boxes of the Vampire and the Tactician and the Huntress here, so we can see. We'll kind of move this box out the way for a sec. And
you don't want to keep going?
what else you got in here?
I've got a lot.
In here. And then we'll just do it one by one.
Santa versus Krampus card sleeves.
Yeah.
Promo card set. What is this?
So that's the promo pack for Season 1.
Oh, cool.
They give you some extra cards.
Ooh, shiny. Ooh,
That
throwing
is,
canes.
yeah,
yes.
that's the Dice Throne Adventures like promo pack for Santa versus Krampus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we'll open that and you'll get to see some of the funny.
Oh, I can't wait to see these.
Sleeves.
Yeah, Patreon Ninja. And then sleeves
for the Season 1 heroes.
Okay, so the other one I saw in here was Season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So Jake and I, when we first started dating, went on a date to Barnes & Noble.
Correct.
And picked up some Dice Throne and realized, I think we only picked up one, maybe two at the time, and we realized how much we loved playing that game together, and that's kind of what got us into board games. And I think we went back maybe the next day or next weekend.
We were like, yo, this is like Season 1. And it was just like a spur of the moment thing. I don't remember what started. I think it was just like, Hey,
They
do you
might
like
have been
board-
on sale or something.
I think so, but it was just kind of like, oh, I know what it was. It was, so I don't think it was the snowpocalypse in Texas, but it was some other thing where we had off for like a very amount of days, and you were coming to visit me.
Yeah.
And we were locked in, I think, or something,
Yeah.
or we couldn't go anywhere really, and so we were like, well, what are we gonna do? And then we were in Barnes and Nobles just like looking around, and then we found we saw the board games, and I think like one of us had said to the other one like, hey, do you like board games?
Yeah.
And they were like, yes, I love board games.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, so then we ended up buying Dice Throne and like played it
And
like the whole weekend.
We bought pretty much all of them. I think we have all of them now.
We do have all of them.
Especially now that you guys
except for the Marvel Dice Throne.
Oh yeah,
So,
we don't have Marvel.
I feel ashamed
or Star Wars.
to
Isn't
say
there a Star Wars?
no,
it's just
that's
Marvel.
villainous.
Oh, that's villainous. Yeah.
I feel ashamed to say I'm like the Dice Throne collector because I don't have all the Dice Throne, but I have everything but the Marvel Dice Throne, and the reason behind that is if y'all don't know, and she knows, but I love Marvel stuff. But I have the entire Marvel United collection.
Yeah.
So I saw Marvel Dice Throne, and I was like, well, I already have Marvel United, so I don't think there's a point in getting Marvel Dice Throne as well because I already have something with that IP.
Yeah. I want to show off what I just found. It's the Dice Throne miniatures of Santa and Krampus. And they look freaking awesome. Look at Santa. He's got like a cup of hot cocoa or eggnog and an axe. And then the Krampus looks just evil and devilish with some dolls that looks like a sock puppet. Oh my goodness. These look great.
Okay, let's get these. Yeah, so I got the Santa versus Krampus. I got like the deluxe edition, which was the sleeves and the miniatures, and then
these have the miniatures.
So those are the season 2 minis.
Okay.
And then these are the season 1s. So let's go ahead and take this out the box. We'll go ahead and move the cardboard box away, and we'll dig into all this and let you guys take a look.
Oh, I'm so excited. These are cool.
Yeah, so let's look at these leaflets and see let's see what the differences are here. I got the old leaflets. If you want to start taking a look, and you start
see what I see different.
Yeah, what looks different there?
There's a different hero setup. The game with Naira's health dial active side face up and her health set to 5.
Put it here, see if we can see it. Anything else is different?
It looks like Naira's bond is slightly different. Actually, it looks like there's a lot of differences.
Okay.
Bleed looks the same.
Okay, so we're just looking at these. I'm looking at the Vampire Lord. It looks like her blood power is the only thing that's changed for the Vampire Lord. So she'll get one more stack limit on her blood power. And then they've pretty much just changed. She'll get one more damage on her offensive roll phase if she adds 1 token. 2 tokens, you may remove a status effect from a chosen player. That's different because you can remove one from yourself from the old one. 3 tokens, draw 2 cards. This time you draw 2 cards and you don't have to discard any. Her old one was draw 2 cards, then discard any card from your hand. And the 4 tokens, heal equal to the amount of damage for the old one. Heal equal to the amount of damage your attack successfully dealt. This effect may only be activated during the roll phase. And then if your attack successfully deals damage to an opponent inflicted with bleed, with 2 bleed tokens, you gain a blood power. So it looks like they just tweaked her blood power to be a little bit more viable compared to the old one. And then you talked about Naira's bond.
Yeah, so I see a difference in Naira's bond. The old one said she may spend this token instead of using her defensive ability. This doesn't specify that. It just says she may spend this token, so I'm assuming she can still use her defensive ability. And then it also says if spent, or the difference is, the old one was if spent, any damage received for the remainder of the roll phase can be distributed between the Huntress and Naira. This one, the new one, just lets any attack damage, I guess, is distributed between the two. And then it looks like there's a little bit of difference in Naira as well. The old one, I think this is a big difference. Naira had a maximum of 7 health. There's no specification, so I guess she can go up in health. Let's see where the other differences are.
I think that's it.
That's the same. If Naira is receive damage, you may not use your defensive ability. This says if Naira receive,
you may still use. Wow, that's huge.
That is big because
that's massive.
If Naira is active in your offensive roll phase, results in an attack. Okay, that's the same. And then this is added, I think. If Naira is active during your offensive roll phase, you may deal 1 damage to her and then re-roll a die. This may only be done once per turn. Okay, so that's a big one. And then the hero setup, which I mentioned already. The bleed looks the same. Cool.
I don't honestly see a whole lot of difference in the Tactician. I think it's just a cleanup on some of his iconography. Like this says gain 1 CP, and then on his new one, there's the actual icon of gaining 1 CP. You may reroll one of your dice any time. That's the same. Draw 1 card, same thing, just iconography difference. That's 3 tokens. Inflict targeted on a chosen opponent. Inflict targeted on a chosen opponent. Gain protect. A chosen player gains protect. So the new change is you gain protect. Also, you protect yourself instead of a chosen player. Transfer 1 stats effect from any player to any player. That's the same.
Oh, I just noticed.
And he begins with 2 tactical. He begins with 2 tactical, and then I think that's it on him.
So this one does specify Naira still has a max health of 7. It was just on the opposite side. So they changed this though. There's no longer the frequently asked questions, but there are rules clarification. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Where's the old ones? Make sure I don't.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Put those over there. All right. Let's open up. Let's do a quick opening up of some of these card sleeves. We don't have to actually open the card sleeves. We can just take them out of the package. Yeah. So these are going to be the Treant sleeves. Let's just take these out. The Ninja sleeves. Okay, y'all can see those. Those are pretty cool.
Wow! I just got the brand new ones. Santa
versus
and Krampus. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one.
I have, what is this? Season 2? No, this is Season 1. I have Season 1 premium sleeves. So Barbarian, Moon Elf, Monk, Pyromancer. I'm gonna have a fun night tonight sleeving all these cards. Shadow Thief and Paladin. Just push that over with. This is Season 2. Tactician, Seraph. I hate the Seraph when she plays the Seraph. Maleficer, Artificer, I think that's what it is. Samurai, and Gunslinger, and Pirate, Curse Pirate, Vampire Lord, and Naira. All right. Huntress. Sorry.
Naira's.
Yeah. All right. Moving quick. These are Santa versus Santa versus Cont.
You want to look at?
Yeah. Let's do. Y'all gonna hate us, but let's do the Santa versus Grimspire last.
Oh.
Let's. Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
No, let's do the
You're gonna do the minis.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do these minis. Taking a look at the miniatures here, and the Santa versus Santa versus Krampus. She's getting so annoyed.
It's because this is take 4 now.
This is take 4. We've had some camera problems, but hopefully this is the last one and we can smooth this over. So we just want to show you guys the miniatures very quickly and kind of give our thoughts on them, if I can do it. Okay, so this is the Season 1 box right here. Just taking a look at some of them, giving you a look at the Paladin here. Let's take a look at the Ninja. You can see the cloud of smoke, almost like she's riding on a cloud of smoke or a Nimbus cloud like Goku. You have the Treant right here, which I think this one probably looks the best. I think this looks pretty crisp. So that is the season 1 box, and then this is the season 2 box of miniatures. So my favorite is, I think this is like my favorite one with the gold.
Definitely not as good as the Santa.
Look at that gold.
Look at her wings. Look how they're tipped.
I mean, that's,
she looks. Look at her hair. She looks badass.
So, and then my guy, the Tactician, all my video game connoisseurs. If you have ever played Street Fighter, and Street Fighter connoisseurs, if you ever play Street Fighter, you can see that the Tactician clearly resembles M. Bison, Mr. Bison. If you've ever played Street Fighter. But yeah, so these are the 2 boxes of miniature, guys. I think these are pretty cool. I like the way they all came out. And for $40 per box, you really can't ask for a whole lot. So we'll be featuring these in Dice Town Adventures. And now, drum roll, onto the content that you guys have been waiting for. Santa versus Krampus. Getting on to the Santa versus Krampus content. So I backed it was like the $60 bundle, which was Santa versus Krampus, the promo pack for, I think it was like the Winter Wonderland promo pack, the sleeves, and the minis. So starting with the promo pack, guys, we're just going to look at some of these cards here, and I'm not going to read them off, but I'll just kind of show you. So the legendary items, you got Throwing Canes 2, Gingerbread Man 4, What Hands, Cookie Exchange, Electro Gauntlets. Yeah, nice. These are pretty cool. Those are your legendaries. You got regular Throwing Canes, X-Ray Specs 2, Bonus Blow 2, regular X-Ray Specs, Scrooged, Gingerbread Man 2, Gingerbread Man 3, and then Nice Throne difficulty. Use normal difficulty with the following challenges. Scenario, score 10. Anytime you lose a scenario, you may choose to retry the same scenario or mark a -10 score and proceed to the next one. Ooh. Whenever a first strike minion is spawned, all players may contribute to paying 2 CP, to remove the first strike. Wow, that's pretty good.
One. Yeah.
When a salve is used to revive a hero, all negative status effects are also removed when their health is reset to 1. And bosses and minions do not gain or use King's Hands tokens.
That's good.
Wow, that is a game changer. That
is very nice.
That is very nice, yes. I think this is going to be good. I think this is a great casual mode. I feel like if anybody has played Dice Town Adventures, that game is extremely difficult.
It's hard to win. It's a co-op game that you're meant to have to struggle through a couple of rounds.
Yeah, so I think this will definitely help it out, and I think this will make all of the characters a lot more viable and make it fun. So you don't feel like you're stuck to a certain character, if that makes sense. So let's go put these to the side. Let's bring out some of these monsters here. We have Elvis. It's their take on Elvis. We have We have the Yeti. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the Yeti a lot.
Ooh, the Fates.
Look, Life Strand, and there it is.
Yeah. What is it? You have Glenda, Clotho, Atropus, and Linkies.
Something like that.
It kind of looks like Hocus Pocus. Slatine.
Oh dear. That's definitely Krampus's reindeer.
Look, they got like a little skull for chest hair.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And the knife.
Winter Soldiers. With First Strike. Ice Cold Sprites. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then Winter Clown.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
That is very creepy.
No nose.
Shirley You Jest.
Shirley.
Their take on Harley Quinn. All right, guys. On to the box. Santa versus Krampus. Okay, on to the box. Let's open up the beautiful box here and see what we got. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, super
nice. Nice artwork on the bottom. Or the inside of the box. All right, let's see. We got the rule book, looks like, in a package. And then, On the back, you got the standees and the tokens for each. I'm assuming that's Krampus's and that's Santa's. Okay. Well, obviously, no, Santa gets the coal. Santa gets the coal. Okay. Let's go ahead and take these out and put the box. So let's look at Krampus. I'm gonna walk y'all through Krampus here. So here is Krampus's little leaflet. As we can see, you know, his abilities, we got SWAT, Scavenge, Bad Tidings, Rotter, Misbehaving, Spoils, Rejection, Deviled Eggs for his defense.
Look at his ultimate.
Discomfort and pain.
Oh, goodness. We'll see who's jolly this year.
That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. And then on the back, that's what it looks like. So that's pretty neat there.
Oh, he's got the coal.
He does have the coal, and he has some gifts and some rejects.
Companions.
That's pretty cool for the leaflet.
Oh, look at the... I always like looking at what the dice are. The switch.
So he's got a branch. Look, that switch. Look. You ever had that whooping? Your mama told you to go get a switch. You had to get your own demise. You know what I'm talking about. So that's pretty funny. What you got?
Jingle bell, a present, and then his horns.
Those are some pretty cool dice.
They are. They're so nice.
Like, look at these dice. It's like pretty, like, I don't want to say fluorescent, but it's like almost like a crystalline type.
Marbly,
yeah,
marble.
Yeah. Okay, here's his little CP dial. Here's his health dial. Right here. What are these? Oh, these are his little rejects.
His reject
Dottie,
toys.
Bitey, Spoingy, Sargy, Squishy, Wormy. Okay, and then this looks like his just normal deck of cards. Yeah, so we're not gonna go through his deck of cards. And then these were the other two cards that came with it. His mythic ability for Dice Throne Adventures, and then just his randomizer when we opened it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together in Cierra.
All right, so we got Santa with the holiday cheer. Here's its player board. So it looks like his moves are Trim Your Tree, Festivities, Fireside Chat. I like that. Naughty or Nice, Rosy Cheeks, Holly Jolly, Reindeer Games, and Defense is Eggnog in it. Gotta have that eggnog. That's what he's carrying in his cup. Spiked, probably.
Yep.
And then his ultimate is Comfort and Joy. Aw, all you need to do is believe.
That's funny.
Yeah, pretty nice. I like the board and Santa. Then we've got his leaflet. So he's got cheer and eggnog. Oh, and those tokens were over there.
Curious as to what this eggnog does really quickly.
Yeah. Look at he's got for his dice. Axe.
Oh, I like the marble. That's like red marble.
Yeah. Oh, it is red marble. That's pretty
kind of cool.
Axe, bell, and a star. That's pretty nice.
Dang, that eggnog is legit. Player may spend 3 of these tokens at any time to roll 1 dice. On an axe, you deal 2 damage to a chosen opponent as undefendable damage. Nice. On the Jingle Bell, you heal 2 and gain 1 CP. On the Star, you heal 2 and draw a card.
Pretty nice. We got his combat point style with Rudolph. Look at him. Look how nice. Majestic Rudolph. We got his health dial with Santa there. And then his pack of cards, we haven't actually opened them yet, but you can see how he's got the Dice Throne Adventure card. I'm sure he also has the randomizer in there.
Yep.
So that's Santa.
All right, guys. Well, this is the full unboxing of the content that we get. Now, obviously, as you can see, I got a little bit more than the Santa versus Krampus. I got all the card sleeves, the promo packs, and everything. I've had a couple of those other things, but we're just a big fan of Dice Throne. I'm a huge fan of Dice Throne, so we're gonna make use of all this eventually. But if you like this content, guys, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. You know, if you want us to keep doing this and bring this fun content to you and opening more Kickstarter games and talking them through and seeing how Cierra likes it. So, do you approve of this?
I approve.
Good.
We've got
good.
a lot of Kickstarter
I'm
games
2 for
coming
2.
too.
I'm 2 for 2 so far. We got Hunters
That's
of
an easy one. You knew I would like
Hunters
Dice
of the Lost
Throne.
Creature and Dice Throne. So we'll see.
Yeah.
There's 2 coming. The next 2, those are gonna be the tricky ones. Two coming
You
soon.
should tell them about your
That
Kickstarter
are tricky.
backer.
Yes, I guess I can pat myself on the back. I don't know if it's a pat yourself on the back, but I've officially become a super backer on Kickstarter. Again, we just love board games, and I just love supporting companies. And I know I've said this earlier in the video, but again, a huge shout out to Roxley and this company for basically getting this game to the backers way earlier than anticipated. I feel like Kickstarter kind of gets a bad rep, and I've been frustrated with some games on Kickstarter or some companies where they've said you're going to get the game at this date, and then it's like, oh, well, we got to delay because of shipping and all this other stuff. And like, I totally understand that. I'm not complaining about that, but I'm just saying it's very awesome when you get a company with a game like this that said, we're going to get this to you like middle of December or like right before Christmas. And then they're like, production's going smooth, everything's great, you're going to get this in November or the end of October.
Pretty awesome.
It's a big shout out to y'all. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be playing a lot of Dice Throne this weekend. Be looking out for our playthrough of Krampus versus Cont. And then we're going to go ahead and give it a review. As always, guys, thank you so much and have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.